Congratulations, you found a t-shirt that you really like. However, it is way too big for you, either completely or just in small parts. So find a t-shirt that fits you the way you want it to and cut it down to that size. Best thing to do, match your collars up on the back. And if you notice, a men's sleeve is just way too big and baggy. And look at the extra length. I don't need a dress. I'm gonna have to match it to another t-shirt. Just go with another knit shirt. You see this one has a little bit more shape because it is an actual ladies. There's the shoulder seam. I need a shoulder seam in there. And definitely a much thinner arm with a higher armpit. And take off 1, 2, 3, 4, a good 5 inches from the bottom. So the first thing you would do is use your scissors, cut off the sleeve on both sides. And since I need to narrow it down, narrow the hem, just cut down the side seam and cut off the extra 4 inches. I put a clip at the front of the sleeve so I remember which is the front and which is the back. Makes it easier to remember your sleeve right from left. And just FYI, Warrior 12 is an awesome website that supports our men and women in law enforcement. You have the top up there and the back is right here, face down, with your desired size on top of it. And you take chalk and mark where your seam lines should be. Not a seam allowance, unless that's what you like to do. Personally, I don't. But just mark it where you want to stitch. It's going to be on the inside. It'll wash out. Flip it over and do the front side. Personally, I always leave the shoulders intact because I don't have that kind of cover stitch an ability. How far in? 1 inch on each arm seam. And 3/4 of an inch around the shoulder area. So I can do that on both of them and not have to work it out twice. Go ahead and cut down the arm to 3/4 of an inch so that way they will match up nicely when you go ahead and match them back up, and that way you just have to sew right on the 3/4 of an inch line. So put the t-shirt and the sleeve right sides facing, front to front, and go ahead and sew that arm sleeve. Once again, I have a normal looking t-shirt for the most part. I have left all the extra on. What I'm going to do is try it on, and if I like it, then I will go back and run it through the serger and chop off all the extra fabric. Better safe than sorry. It's going to make it shorter, but I like having my booty covered up. I don't think anybody needs to see that when I'm in leggings. So now it is more fitted. My shoulders are up on my shoulders. And the sleeves aren't hanging over my elbows either.